proud. We ain't no joke. No, we ain't no joke. We ain't no joke. We ain't no joke. We the people.
Wells Fargo has just put its name in bright yellow on top of the Independent Life Building. This is our town.
This is
our town. And Wells Fargo is here. I suggest we meet there.
I would like to propose that we take a firm anti-war stance. I believe that we should end the wars. And use that money to start a public works program that focuses on green energy, sustainability, and small business grants. Let's bring our money back home.
On Tuesday, the City Council will meet to discuss giving J.P. Morgan $250,000
Our dollars
of Duval County money and $1 million of Florida State money to bring 250 jobs to an existing operation. They already have. I propose that we protest this as Occupy Jacksonville. If we do this, we will meet at 4 o'clock in front of City Hall. All in favor? Any blocks? Motion carries. Thank you.
I propose that we get on our grind. As I said before, my profession is door knocking and reaching the community. We need to organize our message and put it out to the community. If anyone is interested in the outreach for Occupy Jacks, contact me. I love y'all.
Not to beat a dead horse, but I really seriously think that Occupy Jacksonville needs to petition the Jacksonville City Council to rename Confederate Park. Thank you.
You want to take a vote on it?
You gotta take a vote.
Let's take a vote.
All those in favor? All those opposed? Are there any blocks? The motion passes.
So I don't know if you guys know, but there is a movement within the Occupy Wall Street, Occupy America, the whole thing. Why do we have bank accounts? with the people who are oppressing us. Withdraw your money. Close your account. Find a credit union.
November 5th. Do it on November 5th.
The bank doesn't have our interest. At heart. A credit union is made up of its members. Join one. Thank you.
Up next, a motion from V. That would be me. Staying with process here. We've distributed about 300 copies of the points of discussion for the Occupy Jacksonville adoption of Occupy Wall Street demands. If you haven't gotten a copy, you can get some from this table, or over at the library, so that you can review them between now and next week. My motion is that we express our intent to vote next week on which portions of the Occupy Wall Street demands that the Occupy Jacksonville movement supports. We want everyone to have time to read these these suggestions and vote intelligently. All those who approve the reading of these declaration of the Occupy Wall Street with the intention of making it the Declaration of Occupy Jacksonville in next week's General Assembly, raise your hand. All those opposed? Are there any blocks?
I have a question. Are we gonna be able to abridge this if necessary?
The question is,
Meet everybody on
are we going to be able to abridge this? To make it our own? The answer is yes. This is intended to only be a starting point. That we will modify based on the votes cast in this General Assembly. So that everybody's voice is heard. Everybody clear? Any blocks?
You can also add to it. If you believe something, and it's not there, bring it next week.
One last thing. This is going to take a little bit of time. But if you're going to stand up for what you believe in, you have to take the time to make it known. We'll try and keep it as interesting as possible next week. And spread it around. So different people read. And everyone's voice is heard. Final note. At the very bottom of this document. Are websites. URLs. And Facebook pages. For the Occupy Jacksonville movement. Visit them. And get involved. Thanks, everyone.
Does anybody need one of these?
Who's ready to march?
Were they sitting with you?
You need a big one at a time right now.
Let's go! Let's march! We are 99%! 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 We are
One, two, three, four. Hey, my friends out there occupying. Know our Congress is bought. Know our Congress is bought. Make your voices sing as one. Ride on your sounds, cold your guns. Hey, Mr. President, please step forward and say our Congress is bought. Say our Congress is bought. Sick of it, read our lips. We'll beat it down brick by brick. Shoot our TVs, close our accounts. Unless you prove our vote really counts. We know our Congress is bought. When they ask why we mad, say it loud, we're taking it back. We know our Congress is bought. We know our Congress is bought. Mr. President, say it's true unless you're bought too. Put down your pride, do what's right, say you ain't bought too. When you die for us to write them out, or are they your pals? Black Hawk Wood and Sitting Bull, who's unconquered now? Black Hawk Wood and Sitting Bull, who's unconquered now? Black Hawk Wood and Sitting Bull, who's unconquered now? Black Hawk Wood and Sitting Bull, who's unconquered now? We know our Congress is bought.
As reference to Occupy Jacksonville, the United Veterans Front is a group of veterans that are coming together in order to draw our issues as veterans to the Occupy Jacksonville issue. And our basic issue would be, how is the war economy treating you? And the fact that the wars in Afghanistan and now the one that's ending in Iraq have been a major part of our budget for the last 8 to 10 years would speak to the fact that it's something that we need to address as Occupy Jacksonville, because it affects the economy here at home. And we want to talk about that, and we want to talk about our veterans issues and how they're being neglected because of cost cutting and tax cutbacks and moves from the right to take away general care for the American people in general. And so that, of course, attaches to the health care issue. So there are many issues that veterans have that are tied to the Occupy Jacksonville movement, and we want to decide amongst ourselves as a group how we can work with that movement to bring our issues to the forefront and at the same time reinforce theirs.